In your head?
Finally got here on time. Still late than a motherfucker. Spencer Dinwiddie. Whatever, bro.
What about him? He good.
Nigga talk about he want to be a Laker.
That was his dream as a child.
Whatever, bro. When I'm thinking about free agency, that's not the nigga I'm talking about. I need a good nigga like Devin Booker, nigga.
The spirit is free.
Snitching
Look to the sky and you will see how it is to live a life through the perfect harmony when the spirit is free. Thank you, thank you. You're far too kind.
Man, I would leave an orgy early because I didn't want to wake my wife mad because I'm coming in too late.
That makes sense though. You're a respectable nigga.
Yeah,
You had your fun. Now take your ass home.
exactly.
Sorry, ladies, I gotta go. Goodbye. Bye. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you also. You look great. Nice to meet you. Nice. How many? Oh, it's a lot of y'all in here. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
At the show last night, the host, she's like, "Yeah, there's a lot of cougars here, right?" And she said that in front of one and said the rest of them are inside. And I'm like, man, this is interesting. Cause it's just like people just open like that, you know?
Sent you into a smorgasbord.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations.
Yo, man. Thank you, man. It's kind of like how every night's supposed to be.
That's what I'm saying.
But other nights I got like baseball practice.
That's called balance.
The other nights I have like baseball practice.
And you need that balance so you can appreciate the baseball practice.
Right.
Ice Trade a motherfucking gang, nigga.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was intense.
Yo, man, I think the comparisons is getting scary right now because of what Ice Tray is doing, man.
Ice Trade a motherfucking gang, nigga. I ain't gonna say it no more.
Yo, I feel like the faculty is in the building. They got to be here by now.
Yes, sir.
It was like 3 old ladies, right? And they all had on cheetah print. And I'm like, they all had on different variations of different cheetahs. Yo, what we waiting on?
Shit. Not a goddamn thing.
Hey, man.
Hey, your camera look clearer than normal, and it's normally really clear. Something happened.
Yeah, haircuts, man. I had to clean this bitch off. I was trying to hide and smoke before, nigga.
Somebody ate some booty yesterday.
Nom.
I was gonna say that or a clay mask or something, man. You do got like a glow or something on your grill.
Yeah, eating ass and it's kind of like a clay mask if you do it right. Gotta get in there deep though.
Yo, congratulations.
Shout out to the Just Niche she had put on her page. Well, that's a crazy transition, but no, that's like the second or third crazy Just Niche transition I just had. But no, she had put on her page the other day about what's the preferred term that women like for their, like, what do you call it? Do you call it coochie or kitty cat or pussy or vagina? Like, what's your correct term?
Great question, and I can't wait for the answer.
I told her, I just put in they were just talking about what do you prefer. I think she said she preferred coochie, and I put in the comments, I was like, it depends on the context. Like, I'm not eating no coochie, but I'll take a spoon to some pussy, nigga. I eat pussy, I don't eat coochie, nigga. Coochie sounds like something that's over there. If you're giving it to me, it's pussy. It's your coochie and my pussy. I don't know what everybody else calls it. What do y'all call it?
I think I say pussy more.
Yeah, I think I say pussy more too.
I like the word. I like the word pussy. It's just fun.
Words be fun.
That's the Lil Wayne fan in you.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's just fun, man. It like rolls off the tongue, you know.
Yeah. Niggas is childish, bro. We some fucking kids.
Hit him with the double entendre.
This nigga said it just rolls off the tongue. This nigga Ice Tray, bro. Bro, this has been some of the best basketball I've ever seen in my fucking life, bro. I remember I wanted basketball back so bad last year in the bubble, and I enjoyed it. But man, I enjoyed it so much more.
Hey man, we are the recipient of more skilled players because everybody started when they was like 4. And then we're seeing the product of that. It's great.
Ice Tray, the motherfucker. Man.
Yo, is that the Stepman shit?
Oh yeah, that's a Stepman shirt. That's Stepman, everybody.
Oh shit. Hey man, we out here today, baby. We all black teed up too.
Hey,
we all got black tees up.
My boy Rob Sally's basketball trainer, encore trainer. So yeah,
we black teed it up on by default, nigga.
Look at that. Look at that.
By default. That is funny, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, tell me, hey, Mike, BT did something he ain't telling us about.
What's up?
I know he did.
I'm
like, Glow, something happened, bro. He ain't telling us about it.
Come on, man, talk.
I just got a haircut, bro. I cut a haircut, cut the beard down a smidge, put that paint in there, nigga. That good paint in there, nigga. Can't let them see me without the paint. It's so funny when women love the non-paint. Women be like, leave it. I said, man, listen, bro, I'm trying to work, fam. Somebody told me the other day, it was like, that's a sweet spot for men is in their 40s. I was like, yeah, but I ain't in my fucking 40s yet. I'll be getting booked as I'm gonna just skip right to dad. That's gonna be first booking. It's gonna be older father, nigga. I'll be on there playing fucking Bruce dad, nigga. I'm like, shit, nigga. I was like, bro, if I cut this shit off my face, I look even younger, nigga. Nah, bro, we gonna ride this out, man. I'm with all the young shit, nigga. Rick and Morty. Nigga, y'all ain't heard the Rick and Morty, nigga?
I heard it.
Oh, nigga, real hip hop, bro. Mike, you heard the Rick and Morty, nigga?
Yeah, I heard the Rick and Morty. Right.
Rick and Morty, nigga. Rick. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. That's it, man. Some paint, nigga. Some paint and some grease, nigga. When I be fuzzy wuzzy, nigga, I just be rocking, nigga. But I got that goddamn factory tonight. I said, no. Niggas won't let you.
Oh, I seen that. You hosting that, right?
Yeah, I'm at factory tonight.
I got some people who want to come through, man. I'm gonna send them.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Tell them to pull up.
Right.
Tell them to pull up.
Welcome, everybody. Yeah. Black Tea University. I think I wrote it down. Episode, thank you. Episode number 48.
Yeah, 48. Yeah, 48.
Hell yeah, Mikey Winfield here with
BT Kingsley.
BT with the glow that he ain't telling us about Kingsley. And we're gonna get to the bottom of this shit by the time we done here. Lance Woods. No glow that I know about. But yeah, this nigga BT done something. He either done it last night or this morning. I don't know what it was and who it was to, but
she just left. Or she's laying on the other side of this computer. Who fucking knows?
Really no one's business.
Yo, I like your life.
That keep that shit confusing. I was doing something the other day. Somebody was like, "Did I just hear a microwave go off?" I'm like, hey, come back here. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Don't worry about nothing over there. Nothing. Don't worry about none of this.
Hey. So look, you know when you're doing stuff for the sake of comedy, right? Long story short, I'm gonna shoot like a short like sketch type video. But in the video, I had to buy something from a fast food place.
Oh yay!
Right?
Lance,
you remember? So you remember like when I did the video, the Kings video, and they had beat the Nuggets, and I did the shit with the Nuggets.
Yes.
So when I go order the Nuggets, I say, "Yo, let me get one nugget." For the sake of, and they're like, we can't, we don't have a button to press that. We don't know how to just give you one nugget. We can only give you 40. It's like, nigga, I just want a nugget. Well, you gotta buy the 10 and you can only eat one. Maybe we can give you a kid's meal and that only has this. I say, yeah, but I need the nugget box though. We can't if we give you the nuggets box, then we have to charge you for the. Fuck it, just give me the whatever you got to charge me for, bro. Meet this one nugget for $4. So let's do the same thing earlier today. I just haven't shot the thing yet, but it's like the process of talking to someone who just doesn't understand, and they like the screen. We need a button to press. We don't have a button to.
I got into that with a motherfucker about a water. It was like I wanted water, but I think production wise they be counting the cups. There was like if I give you a cup, then it's like that's a soda, and I have to. I said, nigga, I just want water, bro. Well, we don't have any water cups. Well, bitch, y'all got to figure it out because I want water. And this fuck around might be illegal for you to not give me water if I want it. I think that's illegal, bro. I don't think a place can not give you water.
Right.
Or not have a water option. I don't think that's legal.
I mean, this is why I want to work fast food now. Because I'm going to have every solution for every customer. And since I ain't going to be tripping on getting fired, whatever you need, I got you.
Right.
So you come there and you like, I need one nugget. Be like, hey, say less.
That's the because it. You don't want the person who too cool with shit like that. They pull a nugget out their pocket. Like, yeah, man, you going about your business.
You're like, but I need the box.
well, wait a minute, Mike. We judging hard. Lance, where did you go? Where did you go? You fuck around. You don't eat food, nigga. You fuck around and went the wrong place. They don't even have nuggets.
I went to McDonald's.
With the Arby's, nigga.
I went to Pizza Hut for some nuggets.
I was like, some niggas, sir, we don't know what to do. This nigga mad at them. I know you don't fuck with food like that.
I went to McDonald's. I know they got nuggets.
Yeah, they're not good though. Go to Chick-fil-A, bro. They always got answers. Them niggas is nice.
He didn't go there
Chick-fil-A
to eat
them.
He wasn't there to eat them.
Did you eat them?
It wasn't about that, right?
Nah, I ate 2 of them for the video.
How you feeling?
This was months ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Why you only get one? You just knew you was gonna kill it in one take?
I didn't even think about that until later. I said I had to now, but no, I couldn't only get one because I had to get a 10-piece. It wouldn't let me. First, I asked for one nugget, and then I asked for, okay, well, let me get the kids nugget, but can you put it in the regular size nugget container? They said, no, if it's that, we have to put it in that. All right, well, then it has to be a 10-piece. Well, give me 10 nuggets, bitch.
All I need is the smallest amount of nuggets you have.
It sounds simple to me, but apparently I'm asking you niggas for a kidney. So
yeah, Chick-fil-A should start doing that though. They should definitely raise the amount of strips and nuggets they do because you could only get like 4 strips, and I'd be like, but I want 8. They'd be like, you got to get 2 4 pieces. I'm like, but what if I wanted 10? Like they only sell them 2 only 2 and 4. That's it.
2 and 4.
That's it for Chick-fil-A chicken strips. The motherfuckers, you pick it up, nigga. That bitch bend. It's just soft. It be falling off the. Oh,
there's a question, Mike. Have you ever had Chick-fil-A?
I've never had Chick-fil-A. No.
You had the waffle fries though.
One time I had the waffle fries. Yeah. Now, that's all I know.
Damn, that's crazy.
I've heard stories, man, but I heard stories about a lot of stuff that I haven't been able to, live in real life. So I guess it just remains a fantasy.
We could get you a fire ass salad from Chick-fil-A and some waffle fries with a whole bunch of the different sauces.
They're not gonna have a fire ass salad though.
Yes, they do.
But it come with chicken on it.
No, the regular salad's good too. Nigga, everything at Chick-fil-A is fucking phenomenal. They got a chicken tortilla soup, phenomenal. Ice cream. The ice cream is the ice cream at Chick-fil-A might be the biggest disappointment there. That might be the only shit fucked up because that ice cream is not. They ice cream machine should be down more and McDonald's should be up more. That's the only thing Chick-fil-A fucking up on is ice cream. They lemonade is
Here's my question. Is the stuff that good or is it like the service? So that makes the experience better. You know how like you got like a mean girl and then you don't even want to do fun shit, but then if you got a nice girl, the whole experience is just good.
I would say it's definitely both, but it's also the quality control. You ever go, like, I know everybody here had McDonald's French fries.
Yeah.
And you've had McDonald's fries, and them motherfuckers have been like, yeah, nigga, these ain't gonna make it home. They've been like the most fantastic fries or whatever they are, right? And then there's been time, whatever the fuck is made out, I don't know. And then there's been times where you've desired them, and what you gonna get them was like, the fuck is this? And even when you tell them to fix it, they can't fix it. They're like, hey, can I get some French fries? And you eat them like, I mean, they hot now, but they still not good. That's the difference of Chick-fil-A. Every time you go, it tastes the same. They don't fuck up as a fast food restaurant. You don't ever go get a Chick-fil-A sandwich or waffle fries and just be like, hey, what the fuck happened to this tonight? And if you do, they are very apologetic about it. We're so sorry. Like they take it. Hey, here's one nugget for free.
Hey man, I got something for y'all. So, hey Lance, I know you don't eat, but you go places. So this is the thing. I feel like it's real common for a lot of people to go to certain restaurants, and every time they go to this restaurant, they order this. Every time they go to this place, they order this. Is there any restaurant that y'all go to that you just order different stuff off the menu because the place is that legit?
Are we talking about like a fast food spot?
It could be because, I think it's real common for people every time they go to Red Lobster, I'm only getting the ultimate feast, and then every time you go to Olive Garden, I'm getting the blah, blah.
Tour Italy.
So, right. So is there any place where like, hey man, today I'm getting this. Next time you go, then I'm getting that. And you switch it up.
Never a place. I've never had a place like that that's good. Like every time I go to Arby's, I get something different. Because
you go to Arby's? I never met anybody that goes to Arby's.
Yeah. And he said every time I go to Arby's, like it's a thing.
No,
not like he didn't say every time I've been to Arby's. He said every time I go to Arby's.
This started. Okay, look, Jacksonville Comedy Zone. Across from the Jacksonville Comedy Zone, like if you're when you do the Jacksonville Comedy Zone, you stay in the hotel, right? And there's no restaurants close to that bitch. It's a Chick-fil-A that's a nice little walk, and then it's a Shake Shack, and who the fuck eats Shake Shack? And then there's a fucking Arby's.
You just offended a lot of people.
Yeah,
a lot of people love Shake Shack.
Shake Shack is absolutely the bullshit. So I go, they got good shakes, and that's it, nigga. The Shack part of it is trash.
The Shack ain't shit.
No. Very Burger King-esque in their meat choices.
Yo, hold on, wait, time. Hold on. Are you taking Arby's over Burger King?
Yeah, unless it's breakfast. Burger King's not good, you guys. Burger King, I'm not a fan of flame broiled, whatever fuck shit they trying to sell us. This is what makes it delicious. It's just not good. Only flame broiled, it don't taste like barbecue. Just think about this. These niggas are claiming to have an open flame burger. When the fuck do you eat an open flame burger? When the fuck do your meat hit an open flame? Nigga, never.
Hey, man, that's my first job. All right. So
Yeah.
I used to work at Burger King, and I see what you saying, but the way it hit the flame was just enough where it cooked the middle, it cooked the inside, man, and it was legit. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that's when Mike became a vegetarian at. It was like, you eat a couple of them shits and you don't even fuck with meat no more after that, nigga. I know what happened.
Man, so when I was working there, it was this girl. She was the crew chief. She was like a year younger than me, but she made 15 cents more because she was crew chief. You know, her name was Siobhan, right? So, you know, we was working around each other a lot, and she was really, you know, drawn toward me, and I was drawn toward girls, so me and her started messing around,
Yeah.
And what was cool about that, I think I was like 16, 17 or something. What was cool about it is she ain't go to my school. So now when you got a girl that don't go to your school and not connected to your school stuff, then you still got your whole other life inside of school. So now I had my Burger King chick, and then I had my school life. And man, I talk about feeling like the man. Like, man, when Ludacris came out with area codes, that's how I felt at the time, man. Like, out of that Burger King school, it's like it made me want to open up my world for more opportunities.
Yeah.
The more you spread yourself out, the more opportunities are out there for you.
The more you spread yourself out, it's hilarious.
Yeah, man. And she was cool, man. She had really nice handwriting. I was like attracted to that. It's like really good penmanship.
Is this the chick that you feel like you had your early sexual development with? Because I feel like every man and woman has that. You have like somebody that is like, oh no, this was the repeat offender. It's like might not even been the first or the last, but it's like we just did it a lot, so there was a lot of stuff learned and or explored in that space.
Hey man, look at this. I feel bad for her. I'm gonna say it, but it's probably gonna be hurtful what I'm about to say. I enjoyed her company. We hit movies.
Yes.
We did fun stuff. But 16, man, I hadn't dabbled yet. I haven't dropped it in yet, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't want to with her. So she wanted to, like, on her birthday or something, man. And I was like, so I passed.
You know why? Because she was 1 year younger than you. If she would have been 8 years older, you would have been like, well, I mean, I have to.
Yeah. If she was the manager, it would have been a wrap.
Take off that cheetah pit, baby girl. We got work to do.
So yeah, man, I left her hanging, man. That was kind of the end of it. It was a little.
You was wise enough to understand at a young age that you didn't want to do nothing to fuck up the Burger Connect.
No, absolutely, man. That would have been mayhem around that place.
Yeah, don't shit where you eat. I see what you did there.
Because, man, mostly every woman, they want to kill me a little bit afterwards. So yeah, that would have just.
That's a reoccurring theme.
It is, man. So
this nigga might be on the fries, and she just dunked that nigga afro into it.
You're fucking me up.
You're fucking me up.
Let go.
Yeah, nigga. I remember I had this chick, and this is right after full transition. So this is post Lori Calloway, nigga. But it was just like a chick that lived in my neighborhood, and nigga, it was just like our lives were like parallel adjacent. She had like my mama worked late and her mama worked late, and she had a single parent home and I had a single parent home. The only difference was she had a little brother she had to take care of, but that little nigga was bad, so she like wasn't watching him, and she was like supposed to be watching him, but he's like 11. Man, I gave that nigga a toy one time, nigga. That nigga was like, man, we used to be fucking, nigga. It was like a pocket of a long time where I didn't masturbate because I knew I had fucking to do. And nigga, we were in all of sophomore, junior year, nigga.
Imagine being that busy.
Man, it was just her though. It was, and mind you, no, I can't even remember the sound of her voice because we didn't talk that much. We didn't really have like conversation. It was like literally that. Like, and she wasn't pushing for anything else, and neither was I. It was like we was just learning each other's bodies. Oh shit, okay, if I suck your titty, this is cool. Oh, okay, titty suck.
Mike looks really intrigued.
Nah, man, I am. I'm into this, man, because I like what you're talking about, how you like learn stuff.
Yeah.
And then, man, there comes a point when you learn that the same move don't work on the next woman either. Like, you know, it's like some people different. Everybody's different, you know, but some of the same stuff do work. And you're like, yo, this is my go-to. It's like your closer sometimes.
Oh, or some of the shit you like to do works on them. That's a good time.
Now that's when it's compatibility.
Oh man, when you like to suck titties and she like her titty suck, oh bro,
yeah.
This is a when you like to suck titties and she like her titty suck and she got nice titties. Let's make a clarity. If you like to suck titties, she like her titty suck, but her titties is some bullshit. This ain't really a good combination.
I don't know, man. I feel like we talked about this, but what are bullshit titties?
I don't like the I'm not a fan of, well, top of bullshit titties is probably small empty titties. The somebody, I want to say it was either Corey Holcomb or D-Ray, I've heard call them lifeless. Like they be like empty inside, nigga. And even sometimes they be so empty, the nipple be the right direction, but it be flat, but it be long. Those are probably top tier non good titties.
Yeah, it's like she been breastfeeding the nation.
Yeah, but they small still.
Yeah.
If they were like long and big, I'd probably be okay. I'm okay with a long, big, plump titty. You just
they can't be plump and empty. They're just gonna be long and they're just gonna be long and big.
Yeah,
because
that's not hot.
It's they like the titties that look like she been in the pool for like 4 days and never came up for air.
With a small nipple, that shit just be looking weird.
Yeah,
that's all bad.
They got nipple surgery. Because, man, you know, like people's doing everything. They getting bigger asses. They even getting bigger boobs. Can you get like nipple enlargements?
I don't know if women prefer larger areolas. I do, but I don't know if they do.
I definitely prefer it.
Yeah. I prefer a larger areola, like middle to larger, as opposed to tiny.
You know what? I've seen that done like surgically where you could tell it was like artwork, almost like they made it larger. So I think that is a preference for some, but I don't know.
Well, I've seen I know you can do it as a surgery because I've seen there's a porn star who has hearts. She had literally heart shapes.
Heart shape.
Areola.
Oh no.
Yeah, but it doesn't look good. And that might very well be a tattoo also.
It's different if you into, experimenting and stuff, but yeah,
Every time I see something done to a titty, I'm like, yo, they was perfect how they was, regardless of how they were. Unless we're talking about the little lifeless bitches. But any like titties don't need enhancements.
They really don't. You just gotta carry them bitches with confidence.
And sometimes you literally gotta carry it with confidence. And you gotta do that.
Yeah.
The bitches go down to your knees, it's all good. I don't know. There's another bad titty. It's not the worst titty, but this titty is confusing. You know the titties when the nipples is pushed in?
The inverted. I might have seen the inverted once, but I know what you're talking about.
I done ran into a couple of inverted nipples. Like where the titty is like the titty is out here, but the nipple is in here. And that bitch will not come out.
I'm not sure how I would react if I saw that. I feel like I would appreciate if you told me that in advance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scream. I'm like, bitch, you got 3 belly buttons. All right, cool.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I said this bitch got a clip on her goddamn chest. But when you open the hood, it won't come out still.
Motherfuckers playing Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
Yo, man, if we get like imaginative, it's probably a lot of fun you could have with those things, putting your fingers in it and finding new ways to, like.
You sound like a child, nigga.
Yeah, your fingers, man. It's probably some like real erotic tricks you can do with those things. Put little drinks in them, like in there, man, and sip them out.
And you know what else too, bro? I think it might be a like experience thing. Like Lance ain't have no good experience with the inverted titties, or he might be more of a fan. Like a lot of niggas don't prefer like long titties, but I've had a chick with longer, heavier titties throw them bitches in my lap, nigga. Like mid dick suck, they threw them motherfuckers around my lap and they cradled my dick. I was like, well, this is just a good time.
Well, no, let me tell you something about me and titties. I've had my fair shit. Like you know how you feel like you be listening to like LeBron talk about the playoffs. He's like, I've seen every kind of defense you could possibly throw at me. That's how I feel about titties.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like I've seen like we're gonna make them all work. Like I enjoy. Okay. Fuck. I done already stepped in it now. We're going to walk in it.
It's on your shoe. Let it happen.
Yo, we here, man.
So I feel like part of people's problem is you just got I'm trying to figure out how to exactly where I know exactly what I mean. All right, cool. I don't think everybody who lives homosexual lifestyles is necessarily gay. Right?
Oh man, class is heating up.
Right? I think some people just be on some trendy shit. People be trying shit. I think people get turned out. I think some people are genuinely like, no, this is who I am. But I think other people be like, and they end up with a dick in their mouth, and then that's just kind of what they do sometimes, right? Now, I be thinking part of the reasons niggas be falling for those traps is because you don't experience all of the women. Like if you're willing to go fuck with a dude out of curiosity, go get you a big girl, and not a big girl. I'm talking about a big girl, like a big girl.
Borderline bedridden.
Oh, wait a minute. You said borderline who?
Bedridden.
Yes, go get you a 600-pound life woman just to see how you enjoy that, and then.
You will enjoy that, and it'll be like the softest experience of your life. Keep going.
Soft and clean.
Go ahead.
And because look, that's the thing, when you get like a real big woman, right? You could be having sex with her, but you don't even have to put it in her vagina.
This is true.
You can just kind of rub it in one of those slots, and it's the same wet it's just the same wet crease, and she's still gonna moan because she cares about you.
Hey man, you know what? And I like where you going with this, because there's a lot of things that you could do before you experiment with a dude, if that's what you like tempted to do. Find a real skinny girl with no hair. You know what I mean, man?
This is what I'm saying, Mike. There's so many different kinds of women. You ever thought about going outside your race? I'm not talking about white or Mexican. I'm talking about like somebody who don't even speak your language.
Yo, I would love to do that. Yeah, man. Right.
Right? Like
that sounds exciting.
Yeah, like man, and then like get you like a freckled faced white girl. Like I'm talking about nigga dots everywhere. This bitch look like the solar system. Like you gotta do stuff that's like, see, I don't have a propensity that would that would ever make me say, I wonder what dick is like. That's never crossed my mind.
Yeah.
But I know it be crossing niggas' mind because the things they say and how they doing is part of the reason they keep going back to jail so they can go beat themselves.
Right. So they go beat themselves quietly.
Right. Well, it's like, yo, before you go do that, just hey man, just go.
Yo, man.
But if you desire dick, you desire dick. Like that's it's always an interesting dynamic. Like if you notice, like when women are lesbians, they normally get a little less flack. I believe this is all just assumption. Than dudes do for that lifestyle, because even in their play, there are dicks presents that aren't, that aren't with that are rubber or plastic or silicone, right? It's still dicks around. It just ain't no niggas around, right? But for a nigga that chooses that lifestyle, nah, that nigga. Like, shout out to Flame and Rose. She said, if Flame's exact words were, I have titties on me, but she still got the meat. And she's like, nah, nigga, if you like me as a transsexual woman, then I got what you need, nigga.
It's a full service stop.
She said, I got that tool that you need. You might like the aesthetics of a woman, but you know why you here, nigga.
Man, that's like when
this was her exact words, nigga. Breakfast Club interview, the first one. When she said it, I was like, I think she was like commenting on the Malik Yoba thing, and she was like, I got that tool you need, nigga. You know why you here, bro. She said all these beautiful women around. She was like, as a trans woman, I don't disrespect the essence of actual woman. She was like, we're not women. My aunt's a woman. My mama was a woman. She was like, I'm not a woman. I am a trans woman, want to be respected. I have my pronouns, yeah. But she was like, nigga, I got that thing you need. And that's why you're here.
Yeah. So
got some big ass titties and some dick for you, nigga.
So, but look, so what you saying is, if you desire dick,
yeah.
If you desire dick, you gonna go do that.
Absolutely, and you should. Hey, and have a good goddamn time.
Go live your life, man. I feel like there's people who do not desire dick. They just get caught up in some shit. They get turned out. They get curious. They do drugs. They drink alcohol and shit be happening.
Yeah,
they be in search all kind of stuff.
They can't get no women they want. Are they? Yeah,
exactly. So if you in that branch, before you climb that tree, why not try other women?
Yes.
Like, because look, man, as someone who has got the opportunity to share the company with different types of young ladies, a woman is a woman, but there's a lot of different experiences with different women.
Yes.
It's a lot of different stuff. It's like,
Hey, but look though, these guys you're talking about, they go try this guy thing, they just like, oh, thanks for telling me that, Lance. I will try those other women. So they come back and they're like, what? You just told me to live my life. You just told me to be who I want to be. So yeah, I went and tried some shit while I was high. But all right, now I'm back. And you're right. Damn, I wish I would have tried this crackhead. You know, I wish I would have did that. But I didn't listen to your podcast till now. And now I'm happier than I've ever been.
Shout out to them.
You know, so
it's funny too. Like if you see the I there's also an interesting study for like black dudes that only date white women. Like every now and then I'll be in one of these LA clubs and I'll see a rapper, a hooper, any of the above, money, right? I'll see money in the booth and I'll look at the women around him and I'm like, really? You got the money to go to them? Like,
who's in the booth? What kind of women are there?
They're hella frail, thin-haired, white, pale, not even like beautiful white women. I ain't talking like Scarlet, nigga. Like oh shit, I get it, bro. Like, remember when Eddie Murphy showed up with that white girl who was like, bro, I understand. Not her, nigga. It's like just the thin-haired, borderline methy, like just with a sequence dress that keep falling off because they ain't got no weight on them. I'm like, bro. Now I know that sometimes when niggas get money, they'll pick this aesthetic because they don't want it to feel like, because they on some smut shit and they don't want to smut out black women, right? They don't want to like smut out a chick that look like their sister. But right next to that, I think the other thing is like, you just not in the right circles, bro. There's some black women that just be just as cool and kinky as freaky as that.
Because that's what you said. It's the right circles.
Yeah.
So when they locate those circles, which they're not making like an aggressive move to do until then, they're just gonna have that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe we gotta be more inviting, you know, and be like, hey man, I can help you out so your circle doesn't look like that. I know where to send you. It's this guy. He lives over there. He just got his catalytic converter taken, and man, he has a nice where he can point you to.
Man, I don't even want to think about that shit.
BT, nigga. When you looked up the price and said I'm not gonna say nothing, and then I called them people. Long story short, I'm buying another car today.
Yeah, I figured that makes sense.
Wow.
That makes sense. I understand. Because that's probably what I would do. If my insurance don't cover this, bro, this is like a total. This is, can't you see what you do to me? This is a total. You hear me? Because Mikey, do you know what your catalytic converter is?
Yeah, because you guys told me. I think you guys put it in the chat.
No, I never said anything. I literally just said the number, and I saw the number and said, "Nigga, expect the absolute worst." Nigga, when I looked it up, I saw $1,900 to $2,700, bro. Yeah, I'm getting that might be it for this whip.
Oh, but
I don't know a world where I paid that much money for a part. Take this bitch.
Check this out, BT. On top of that, he said it'll take maybe 4 to 6 months for us to get the part in.
There's my problem. That's my problem right there. That just puts you in a whole different having things out for that long to even get it fixed. So right there is the deal breaker.
That's why motherfuckers is stealing them.
Yes. Nigga said we might have the part. Hopefully we'll have it in 2021. Like, nigga, what are you talking about?
Are you serious?
That's wild.
No, he just said it take 4 to 6 months. But I'm calculating 6 months away from that.
Nigga,
We in July.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That that make all the sense now. Damn. Right.
Nigga,
Wow.
that's crazy, bro. And you live in like a good ass neighborhood, nigga. Y'all, you got to get that cage on that bitch now. You got to get that cage.
Yo,
And
find
there's certain
out if there's
cars.
any other parts this like that. Like, so you could just lock all the parts up.
I was like, bro, you niggas ain't want to just break a window?
Yeah, nigga, what happened to taking the radio? You niggas is weird.
But the radios ain't got platinum and titanium in them bitches.
Nigga, them niggas, what if niggas is taking Cadillac converters just to make chains? You lousy, sorry sack of shit.
That's what I said, bro. If a rapper really want to show me he's stunting, nigga, put a catalytic converter.
Yeah.
I know the numbers now. Like, yo, that nigga getting money.
Nigga getting money, my nigga.
Yo, man, how much is the kill switch? The one of the things that they like go to get it blows up.
Ooh.
You just gotta not forget that you got it on there. Your own car.
You can't have no kids either. You put that shit around kids, they like pressing buttons, nigga. You fucking yeah, baby, take out the whole family.
When I talk to y'all, I talk to y'all about the video, right?
No.
I never told y'all it was video footage.
You told us it was. You didn't tell us about it though.
I haven't heard nothing about video footage. I just heard about the lady and the husband, and they called the police and note.
So,
we about to ride on this nigga. We about to get him. No. Oh, word.
Shit. All right, so they pull up in a truck.
No, this is them leaving. This is them after they finish.
Oh.
Them they got a Suburban too, so they got a trunk full of them bitches.
Damn.
Yeah, and you know, like I just got the video. I don't want to give it to the police. I just want a fair one.
Yeah, nigga, just that ain't that always a good solution? Even if you lose, just let me get my hands on you real quick, bro.
Yeah, bro, I just want to fight. Like we ain't got. I just want to fight, bro.
And man, what I would recommend is you just go fight anybody. They've done something.
Mm-hmm.
To somebody. Yeah.
What?
Everybody does. So that's right. Like, nigga, you know what this is for.
Nigga, that's crazy. What did the nigga, you gotta go. What you or do you know what kind of car you gonna get now? Nigga, you should get like something super obscure. That I don't know if you go super obscure because the goal is to buy some that I'm imagining they target cars that people have, right? So it's like if the car is popular, they need a lot of these. So if you go get some super obscure shit, nigga, they ain't gonna never need them, nigga.
Well, now what they were saying was there are certain cars that have them in the same, like where they're accessible. Right. So it's like Hondas, I think he said Hondas, Toyotas, certain makes is like, no, the cats are accessible. They know how to do it. They do this thing, they drill the thing, they pull it off, and they be out in like 3 minutes.
You can't live your life like that. Are you talking about not buying a car that got a catalytic in the same spot? Because you don't want to experience the same. You can't live your life like that, man.
Mikey, it's $2,300. You nigga, you put a guard dog next to your shit. You buy a puppy and tie that nigga to the little rear view, nigga, and don't leave that bitch, nigga. You put you only park over ant beds.
But you can put like a cage around it. That I just found out about, like these people, like they'll put like a cage around your shit so they can't do that. That's like 200, I think, or something like that.
For a cage. Yeah. Damn, I never heard of a cage.
I feel like the cage ain't a fix. I feel like they'll see the cage and be like, "Oh, it's a cage, nigga," and sooner or later they'll figure out. Because here's the sad reality. As much as I love you, This is actually a really good business. This is like a substantially.
It's a great. I'm trying to figure out why we doing this and not doing that right now. We are wasting our fucking
it's daytime.
time.
It's daytime.
It's hard to
People
get
at work, and if we get good enough at it, we can do shit in the daytime. That's if you look at like a good heist movie, they was doing shit in the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, New Jersey Drive. Y'all see New Jersey Drive? Yo, man, midget. That's a good movie, man. Right. None of them played in nothing else after that movie. That was a good one though.
Yeah, we got that shit crazy. That's fucking phenomenal, ridiculous.
Y'all watching Black Summer?
Huh? I don't even know what that is.
Yo, man, you out of all people supposed to know what this is, man.
What is Black Summer?
Hey, it's zombies in the movie doing your joke. It's zombies in the movie like this, man.
Oh no, I don't want to see that nigga. I don't fuck with the fast zombies. There's fast zombies in that bitch.
It's fast zombies in this bitch, man. And it moves different. The whole thing moves different. I think season 2 just started, man. And it's like, yo, it's cool. It's cool. It gives you the feel of some other movies, but it's a legit good watch. Black Summer, Netflix, right?
Yeah, that is a legit fear, nigga. That legit terrifies me, bro. I love zombie movies, but like World War Z and all that shit, those are the ones I'd be avoiding. I'd be like, no. I don't want no part.
So you don't even want to watch the movie. So you like the people that like don't like clowns and stuff. Like you just don't like fast zombie movies.
I just don't fuck with fast zombie. Like yeah, that's not really my jam, bro. Like, because I don't really do horror in general, and zombies is like kind of zombies and vampires kind of like where I make exceptions, and it's like, whoo.
Yo, it's funny you said that. What I don't fuck with is those 2 mentally crazy movies like Inception, because it ignites my anxiety of what is it called? Like reliving the same shit over and over again. That's like that's my hell or whatever, right? And
this is so funny if you know Mike and is what he trying to your life thing that you're trying to avoid.
Yeah, man.
And not again, bitch.
It'd be that.
Yeah. I'm over here. I got sidetracked because he said nobody in New Jersey Devil and New Jersey Drive. Like there wasn't nothing else. So now I'm looking at them and I'm like, yo, they kind of wasn't.
Yo, man. They was legit actors too. They was legit actors.
Other than Donald Faison.
Right. He was cool in it for the brief part. He was real good in it. He was like the only one. And everybody else, they played the role, but
Oh, here's a great question, you guys. What would you rather have? Like a role or a series or something that was like a one shot, like this shit was amazing and people enjoyed you in it, but you never got like really anything else again, or like just the potential of always being discovered?
Okay, so you talking Montel Jordan or every other rapper out?
Right. Like the niggas you like the Jersey Drive niggas that you talk about. Like it's just like, nah, you was in this classic, bro. And
well, can the movie be bigger? I think a different example, maybe a better example than New Jersey Drive is are you Kane from Innocent Society? Are you Tyron Taylor?
That don't look fun, man. That look depressing.
Man, he's been in other things, but none of it was like that's Kane from Menace. That's what we do.
Yo, he was in something recently with
he's in Meet the Blacks too.
No, that too, but it was something with Michael Ealy when they
maybe Fatale.
Yeah, that wasn't that Deion Taylor's movie?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, and they are tight, so he'll pop up in a lot of Deion's movies.
Yeah.
So would you rather that, or would you rather like the budding star, possibly it could go down.
But as the budding star, you working?
You're comfortable. You got some credits, but nothing like a spotlight on you like that moment was. Cause I was thinking about this for like the show Startup. Like I'm watching the performance of like the dude that plays the Haitian guy, and he's phenomenal in the show. And I was like, man, this is like he probably worked his whole life, did a lot of training, a lot of acting class to get this role, and he's killing this shit. But this show's not popular enough to. I don't know if he's gonna be able to transition this into anything else. I don't know if he cares. He might be working. I don't know. I don't know this nigga like that. But I'm like, wow, this dude's really, really good. He
gonna get other stuff, man.
Is he though?
People are watching. Even when the masses aren't watching, producers are watching. Like, I want that guy in this or that.
But is he though? Because we just said Kane never worked again, nigga.
Yo, man, but how good was Kane in that movie? The movie was good. How good was Kane in Menace?
He gave a Jamie Foxx and Ray type performance from the hood.
No,
I agree.
Old Dog gave the Jamie Foxx performance. It was his movie. Kane was legit. He was legit. But he wasn't Wood Harris.
Yo, hey, it was the way you backed up when you said, but he wasn't Wood Harris.
Yo, man. Like I dropped the mic. Hey, man, look. I think the movie was dope. I think Kane was legit.
But Lorenz Tate is
held his own.
Yeah.
But the performances from the movie was like Old Dog. It was, I don't know.
Lorenz Tate is the memorable part of that movie, though.
Yeah.
He and wow.
Okay.
So what?
Do you got to think about that movie, right? Lorenz Tate, Jada Pinkett, Clifton Powell.
Oh, so look, Mike, you was you was first on the call sheet, and now everybody else is working, but you.
Yeah, that hurts. Yeah.
What would you prefer? Would you rather it be that, or you just never really get that full Because the Hollywood rumor is if you've never been discovered, then you ain't fell off.
Yeah, but like Steve Urkel is just that forever. Regardless of what you say, I'm sure he's dealt with things because of that. As far as like, yo, I'm a really good actor and I can't leave this character. People won't let me.
Yeah, but
rebranding, celebrity, those things don't go away. So he's good, and now he just got the purple Urkel and like, oh, let me just embrace this fully.
Yo, look at this. There's a movie on Netflix with Jaleel White where he plays like a teacher or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's borderline creepy if you can't get the Urkel image out of your head, because it's like a grown Urkel teaching this class, trying to live his life. And it's like, you know, man, what is that thing? It's like Mario and then Wario. What is it called when it's the other one?
The evil
like
twin?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the evil twin. So it's like the evil twin of Urkel in this movie, man. And it's like,
it's almost like Stefan Urkel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wasn't like,
he wasn't cool.
He was just literally a grown Urkel to me in this movie, because you can't remove that role that he solidified, that he destroyed, that he was great at. And it made the whole movie just uncomfortable. You ever watch something that just you can't even sit right because you like, oh, I just like a real scary movie.
If you
serious, man.
I'm trying to think, bro. I'm trying to think of people who had great pivots. I think the number one pivot we would all say is
Ice-T.
No, nigga, Breaking Bad.
Walter White, Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, Bryan Cranston. Cranston had the best pivot.
Did he?
He had one of the best.
From Malcolm in the Middle to Breaking Bad? Malcolm in the Middle did like 100 episodes, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we got Will Smith.
Well, Will went from hip hop to TV though.
And then from TV to movies.
Yeah, but I'm talking about your.
I get you on the pivot. I get you on the pivot. You saying like he played one way the whole time, and then he was somebody completely different as he was branded before.
Yeah, because he could have been because Will in Independence Day is still the cool character, like slightly adjacent from, you know what I mean, from the world. Like it's still cool. It's still the Fresh Prince, right? And I'm not talking about his acting skills. Like he's always done good as an actor. I'm saying like remember like the nigga that played Al Bundy did it also when he did the TV show The Dragnet show. And we was like, oh shit, we didn't know he had this in his bag. It was
definitely.
like,
See, and that's funny because Ed O'Neill, he's done a lot of stuff, but he just Al Bundy.
He just Al Bundy, and that's what I'm saying. Like I guess in that point, the Will reference actually makes more sense, Lance, because Bryan Cranston wasn't the Malcolm in the Middle dad, but he's absolutely Walter White now.
Yeah,
right.
And it's just a far cry.
Man, you remember Dan off Roseanne?
Roseanne.
When he was in Training Day, no, Flight. With Denzel.
Yeah.
It was like, but man, this is the talent of actors. When you find out they do got different bags, they just haven't had the opportunity. And my biggest example is Cheadle. Cheadle on Black Monday has done things that I've never seen him do in his entire career. And I brought it up, man. When I have meetings or whatever, I bring that up because, you know, man, much as I think I can act, there's a whole gambit of people who got that skill that you know they got.
Are you talking about John Goodman, nigga? John Goodman's one of my favorite actors.
John Goodman, man. Yeah, man. That shit, when he did it on Flight, I was like, okay.
Let me tell you something about this nigga, John Goodman, bro. I'm going to tell you why John Goodman's one of my favorites. Because you can put John Goodman in something almost anywhere, and he's like Klay Thompson. Like, it don't matter what team he's on, you need him. Like the nigga can fit kind of any project. He could be the strong lead if you need him to. He could be the ancillary. He could be the character that just moves the story for the moment. He could be a villain. He could every time I see John Goodman, I'm like, this is gonna be a good project. He's in a movie with it's like Where the Woods End or some shit like that. And it's like, I don't know, something like it's like some long ass movie with police, and that nigga murders that shit. I was this nigga John Goodman, bro. Jet one of my favorites. But Cheadle and Black Monday is also really, really, really solid. I love Black Monday. I think. Did you watch the other show, Mike?
It's jokey too, man. It's like real jokey. Is why I ended up watching it alone. Yeah, we tried to do that together, and she can't get into stuff that's too jokey like that. But man, it's funny, man. Like the writing is dope.
That's Yasser, man. Yasser's over there penning most of those scripts. You know Yasser Lester?
Yeah, I know the name.
Yeah, Yasser, he a comic, man. A good nigga too. Did you see the show before this though? The other show he had on Showtime, about the marketing company. He had a show about a marketing company where it's fast like that also. It's not as fast as Black Monday, but it was also like hella fast, hella quick, hella comedy. It was very, very good. It was about this marketing company. I can't remember what it's called.
House of Lies.
House of Lies.
I never watched that.
Nigga, yeah.
It's House a comedy?
Yes. It's let me tell it. It's why he gets Black Monday, because this style is a character model that I would say is based on Piven's performance as Ari in Entourage. So the quick talking asshole isn't new, but the quick talking asshole lead character, I believe, is Piven.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
But okay, so full circle to your question. I feel like what you're asking is, would you rather be a quote unquote one hit wonder, but this hit be mega?
Or just a touring opening. I don't know, nigga. You do good,
but always with the hope of getting to that point. Because I would have to go with the one hit, because even when you are the quote unquote one hit wonder, you are still always thinking you can get back there.
Yeah,
because so we'd rather be Pee Wee Herman than be.
Would you rather be Ernest P. Worrell?
Oh,
but because it's not, they're both chasing the same thing. One is just chasing something they felt before.
That's
right.
Worse. That's worse.
Yeah, but look, here's the difference though, Lance. Now I'm talking specifically Hollywood shit. With what you've had your up to bat, right? The industry is looking at you like it probably feels like we're done with that and him and you. We're done. We've seen it. We get it. As opposed to, oh, we didn't know you. Like you can't be undiscovered talent, nigga, if you've been discovered. Like you can't be. You know what I mean?
Right. So now, if we get into it in specifics, right? So now, if we're having this conversation in 2021. Once I get the hit, I have a following.
Oh, yes.
You know, so I gotta, because if I don't have the following, it's hard to develop certain things. So I got a following. Now y'all fuck with me. I sell y'all what I want to sell y'all. If Hollywood is done with me, but I got 1 million followers out of this deal, and out of the 1 million, I got like a strong 100,000 that really fuck with me.
Yeah. And if the project's big enough, you'll eat. Like I know a few of the Power Rangers, and them niggas eat at Comic-Con. You hear me? Them be some good weekends.
Yeah.
Hey, but look at this though. You get the following. Your following don't always allow you to pivot. You know, you decide, hey man, I've always wanted to do this. And then they like, but we love you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna support you when you give us more of that. We want more of that. But when you like, but this is my passion right here, this, and you go to do that, and man, they start to trickle off, and maybe you do get to build another audience. But it's a tough thing, man, even with a following after that one big hit. Because they want that next big hit that was like that first hit that drew them in the first place.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that nigga's working out.
That sounds like agony. Is the weights too heavy?
Yeah, nah. At that moment, he was doing planks, and he had got up from the planks. And yeah, but he got these loud ass headphones on, so he doesn't hear.
Man,
like
y'all really about that. Y'all really about the abs in that place, huh? Y'all for real, man.
I feel like Lance doesn't use his abs enough to get us more followers. I just feel like you should just like I would do it for y'all.
Nah, you might be right. I gotta get better.
Nigga, I nigga. Come on, bro. Not for us, nigga,
right.
but for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, stop.
I don't care who show up for the show as long as they show the fuck up.
You talking about the show in Sacramento coming up, or all the shows, or specifically the ones in Sacramento on July 2nd and 3rd at the Punchline, where the tickets is moving and it's looking kind of nice, right?
Tickets is fucking moving. That's the one.
Okay,
that's 2100 Arden Way. If you were not aware, you know, if your Google don't work,
yeah, it's right next to the Sleep Train. So, ladies, we're gonna be really close to some mattresses.
What? What?
Yeah, that shit's gonna be epic, nigga. I feel like a fucking open micer again, bro. Like, it might be good for me, but I'm just trying to get my reps up as much as possible. And it's just like, all right, nigga. Like, you remember when you first started doing comedy, you did any show, everywhere. Niggas like, bro, at this point in time, I just need to get up. But
who's on the show with you tonight?
Only person I'm hosting for Tehran. So only person I know for a fact is on the show is Rito. Because he told me Rito, but everybody else will be a surprise to me, nigga. I'm gonna show up like, oh shit, who's here? No, in the factory, I'm guessing probably Dane Cook. I'm spitballing here because that's who was there last time I was there. Because Dane, it's the factory. Dane be there a lot.
This is a question, right?
I be parking in Dane's spot.
Oh, wait, Dane got a spot?
Yeah, man, I be parking in it. Because, man, sometimes I be feeling like, yo, man, come on, man. I got the views on the Laugh Factory YouTube. You know, man. I can park in this motherfucking spot.
Nigga, know? What spot is Dane's spot?
I told him I park in this spot. Yeah. He got his own parking place on across at the Laugh Factory because pretty much he was like the highest grossing something Laugh Factory explosive something. So
yes,
I got a question for y'all. I don't have the answer to, and I know that we got relationships and all that, but I just want a genuine answer for this question in particular. Because I've never seen this before. How is Dane Cook stand up now?
I think it's still solid. I think Dane's still as funny as he's always been.
I haven't seen him in a long time, so I can't really answer that. I don't know. I haven't seen him at all.
I feel like he would be funnier now, but I haven't seen. Like I feel like he's been through a lot more now, and I feel like I haven't seen him in movies and things, and I know he be on stage a lot.
Yeah, I might be a bad person to ask because I'm a Dane Cook fan, and I always have been. You know, I'm a
Dane Cook fan too. I'm curious because that's like I've never seen Dane Cook perform live, and like I've seen specials, and then I know like some of the criticism he got, but I know Dane Cook has just kind of been like quietly working on stand up.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, I think
Comedy
all
Collision.
Interesting.
Dom Herrera, Jay Moore, Rito Brown, Maximini, and Ron Funches.
Word. Yeah. Hey man, this is what I wanted to say. Look, I like what you said, Lance, about he's probably funnier now because of what he went through and going through things. I think that's probably what makes us all funny. Like funnier when like the audience really know you or feel like they know about you and then they see you pretty much in your element, but they already kind of understand your ideals, your sensibilities, you know, the picture you've painted that they've seen. So like they could see somebody kill it and maybe not remember him. But if it's somebody like, yo, man, we actually know about this guy and then he performs, I could see that person coming off and being more able for the audience to connect to and be perceived as funnier. Because we know you.
Yeah, and Mike, to that sentiment, he doesn't do a up the hill set. Like his set is still learn it and thunk out about the life that is happening in his mind as opposed to the life that he lives. Right. So he's not up there doing a rich nigga set.
Hey, when do you have to do that?
When do you have to? You shouldn't do that.
Hey, man, I don't know, man. I feel like for us, we don't.
No, I don't. For comedy, I think you sometimes have to address it, but I don't think you stay in it. I don't think that's where like Tracy Morgan might have caught everybody. Right, with the Walmart shit, but that nigga's not up there talking about that check. He mentions it, It might be the punchline to anything. Is like, I don't even fuck. I got a Walmart check, but that's not the set.
Yeah.
Yo, man,
So
this
you
is what I
said, but
remember.
you said, Dan. No, go ahead.
I remember the trend was Eddie talked about knowing Richard and Bill. Then Martin talked about going to Eddie's house. Kat talked about going to Martin's house. Kevin talked about hanging out with Dwayne Wade. You know, man, and it just those are some of the elite names.
But I think
those are rich nigga sets.
Yeah, but I know, but that's I okay, agree. I think that's a nod to a person, right? Because one of the things that happens once you're famous is anything you say that has another person's name is heightened because we anticipate y'all gonna cross paths, right? So if you're telling us that, you're telling us an inside story about your life or Hollywood or inside look about how somebody is. This your random homie just happened to be an icon that we know and love, right? And especially if they do the act out and the voice and so on and so forth. Now you're in just to a bit with an impression and so on and so forth, which is different than, yeah, man, you know, because it's just a bunch of unrelatable. It's how some niggas that are on the grind can't listen to Jay. It's like, nigga, this set's too rich, Jay. It's like it's just too.
Yeah, what you saying is what Mike's saying is a bit, an acknowledgement.
Yeah,
it's not 45 minutes of it's that's what Ellen did on the Netflix special, right?
Yeah.
What was it called? It was called Unrelatable. Or Relatable.
Yeah,
she literally talked about being super rich.
And that thematically, I love that the set's called Unrelatable, and then that's the whole thing. Kind of like Kathy Griffin. Like Kathy Griffin does all random celebrity stories. Like that'd be her whole set, nigga. I'm good with that if that's your brand. But if you're known for talking about like family and life and so on and so forth, it's like, nigga, all right, bro, this isn't why we love you.
Hey, but you know what though? Ellen's set wasn't unrelatable. It's just she talked about rich shit, and maybe everybody in the audience wasn't rich. Like we related to those stories. You know, I thought.
But you're saying Ellen's just a really good comic.
Maybe that's it. She found the thread that connects us.
Okay, so Dane is not a bad comic, and he's also not a nigga just talking about shit that nobody gives a fuck about. Like, you know how you see the New Yorker come and he'd be like, man, yeah, so you know, the other day I was in the bodega, we're like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? And the nigga just won't adjust. He just won't adjust from it because he's like, nah, you know, bodegas, nigga, New York. You know, everybody know New York. Is like, but I don't give a fuck.
That's something else we have to acknowledge too, Mike. It's very unspoken. BT has a slight problem with New York.
I've heard it. Yeah,
you heard it, right? No. And
unless he's talking about Julius, everything else.
Unless it's Jay-Z or Julius Randle.
Yeah, it's something.
I used to.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah, I used to really despise New York until somebody from New York took me around New York. I love New York. I wouldn't live there. Let's not get carried away.
Is it the weather?
That's part of it. And just I like suburban areas, the aesthetic of the city. I'm not gonna be. If New York is I feel about New York. Kind of how I feel about San Francisco. This is a great date city, and if I got bread, it's probably a great time.
I was
access.
Hoping you didn't say Memphis. So good.
Hey, I felt Memphis coming too, man.
Nah, man, listen, man. New York. I like Harlem a lot. But there used to be a strong disdain for New York until I got it. Once I got the rhythm, I was like, oh no, I fucks with this. But I do have an issue with the idea that New York comedians think they're the best because they from New York. Yeah, because
Is that comedians or is it rappers, basketball players?
Right. It's like that. I do have an issue with the New York state of mind, right? Like New York comics will tell you because they get on stage so much, that makes them the best comics. Facts. If you get on stage a lot, you will be a better comic. No argument there. But some of the shit that works in New York only works in New York. So it's just like, nah, nigga, I'm telling you, New York, the best city to do comedy in, because nigga, you can go and you do a show over here for some white people, and over here for some Jewish people, and over here for some Haitians. They look black, but they're not really black. And I was like, my nigga, that's never gonna happen anywhere but in New York, bro. That's only gonna happen in New York. When you do Cleveland, it's not gonna be a room full of black people that's not black, nigga. They're gonna be. You see what I'm saying?
But if you're from New York, why would you go to Cleveland? That's their point.
Touche. But nigga, it's a lot of leopard and cheetah suits in Cleveland, nigga. When I'm trying to tour the country or the world, bro, it's like some of these aspects of this city only count for this city, bro. We don't have subway issues. We don't have big ass rats. And it sounds crazy, nigga. We used to be in Houston, and them niggas used to come to them. What the fuck is this nigga talking about, bro? That's why I think Chicago comics are more well-rounded. They got East Coast influences, they got Southern influences, they got their own Midwest shit, they got West Coast influences. Like they right in the middle, nigga. That's why they be so. You ain't never heard it, nigga. Chicago and DC might have the best comic. If you start just looking through the legacy, niggas that came out of Chicago comics will run circles around the New York comics, nigga.
That's tough.
Maybe it's nepotism. Maybe they just got big and pulled someone else in from their own city because they,
But they pulled them in and you love them.
I mean, because New York got some untouchable shit.
Look, they got Eddie, they got Rock.
That's what I meant.
They got Eddie and they got two Rocks.
And are we crediting Red Fox to New York?
I don't know. Is Red from New York?
I don't think he's from New York, but I feel like he came up in comedy in New York. And I feel like Dick Gregory came up in New York.
Okay, well, DC, which might be number one, has Chappelle. They got Martin. They got let's just stay there. We got Chappelle and Martin. Chicago has Bernie. They got D-Ray. Says from St. Louis. They got Corey. Nigga, I don't know, bro. I ain't even say Lil Rel, nigga. They got Rel.
Yeah. And are we just talking black?
Today, yeah. I mean, listen, we want to mix it up. I don't
know.
I don't know what we're doing, man. Don't lose your thought because I'm bad at this anyway. But is Corey done with specials?
Corey Holcomb?
Yeah.
No, I saw Corey Holcomb last night.
Okay. Continue. That's it. That's all I did. All right.
I saw Corey Holcomb on stage last night. That nigga. I won't give away what's happening, but watching him do some tapping in self-reflection shit is hilarious. Watching the new elements that have been added to the show is hilarious. And watching him stay in some dark shit for hella long, nigga. With a callback that just permeated throughout the whole set. Nigga, this nigga stayed in the. I looked at, I think it was Kev Tate or Memphis Will was sitting to me. I was like, bro, he's been in this dark ass joke for about 25 minutes, my nigga. He's been here. He's been in this subject matter for pushing 30 minutes, bro. He's been here for a while. And it just keeps getting darker and stronger and funnier.
Hey, I'm here for it. All right, man, resume. So we was on Chicago and then New York, DC, Chicago.
Mike, what city do you think has some of the strongest? Nigga, Mike's from Baltimore, nigga. That's DC and Jake's. If I said DMV, nigga.
Yeah, it all counts.
I mean, because if we talking about per capita, because another part of New York is just the biggest, so they have the most to pull from, right? At least
Robin Harris is Chicago.
Yeah.
Robin Harris is Chicago. DC Curry is Chicago. Where Steve Harvey got to be from the country.
Steve Harvey is
North Carolina or something?
Yeah.
Ohio or Cincinnati or some shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, nigga.
Ohio is interesting. Cat.
Ohio's Cat's from Ohio. Richards from Illinois.
That area.
Gary.
He's from Indiana area.
Yeah.
Because that's him and Mike Epps.
Which is damn near Chicago.
Yeah. There is a real thing about like, nigga, if I'm not mistaken, ain't Brooklyn like as big as Chicago?
No, I don't know. I don't know what the city limits of like. I don't know. I
feel like New York is the biggest city in the world, right? New York and LA, right?
New York's the biggest city and New York is population wise the biggest city in America. Yeah, and then LA and then Houston.
Yeah, so it's like they gonna have, and then because then and that's why I was asking about, is it just Black One? And then it's like people who are not necessarily famous, but like your OGs in comedy will tell you like, no, nigga, Dave Attell.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I mean? Like people like that.
Yeah, just niche.
Yeah, I mean, no, they got these people everywhere. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just talking as a comedy purist, I feel like Chicago, as comedians, I feel like Chicago gives us very, very good comics.
I do too.
I agree.
I feel like Chicago gives us very, very good comics. And they don't never have, as much as they might say they're on stage from Chicago, because them niggas are who was the comic? I can't even remember who it was, but I was just with one like 4 days ago, and literally they said, yeah, my name is James. I'm from Chicago. I'm like, no, it was like James from Chicago. I'm like, nigga, did you put that in the introduction of who you are? You put those two things together. I was like, nigga, that you didn't just want to say James. You said,
yeah,
but not James. We all know James is from Memphis, but like, Memphis don't. But I want Memphis to like me so bad. I'm sorry, Memphis.
And then we get like it's niggas like Louis C.K. and Jon Stewart, Colin Quinns.
This is all New York.
Yeah.
Let me see something, bro.
People like Tina Fey. What do you think of her? Stephen Colbert.
This nigga that went to the.
I'm John Oliver, but I'm literally just on Google. Like, look, because I don't know.
John Oliver's from London.
Is he? He's on this New York thing. David Letterman.
That's because them niggas be lying. They filmed that show in New York. That nigga's not from there. Now this whole list is suspect. John Oliver, the British nigga. I hate everybody.
Yeah, right.
50 funniest New Yorkers. And that's what it said.
Yeah, that nigga's not from. This nigga ain't held no goddamn. He literally is on the show saying he's not from this country. If that nigga, listen, let me tell you something. If that nigga's really from New York and he's been faking a British accent his whole fucking career, he's
the GOAT.
New York is the number one city, and that nigga's the GOAT. You hear me? Them niggas naming every comedian that did comedy in New York. Nigga, I'm on that list.
That's what it feel like now. If you say that, but this is what I will say, and some stuff is generational, right? I think at a time that New York thing was really real. At a time, I think that was really real. The same way I think it was real for hip hop. At a time, it was like, no, New York has the best rappers.
Okay.
But then
Tracy
I think
Morgan
people,
from New York, but keep going.
yeah. I thought we said Tracy. We didn't say Tracy.
I said Tracy earlier, but I didn't say him recently.
Oh, you said no. You talking about Tracy with the other thing, but it's like if you look at rap right now, are the best rappers from New York?
The best?
No. Right now, it's different because everyone has access.
Yeah.
The access is just it's exponentially dispersed across.
Yeah. Like
hey, not even just the states, other countries.
Yeah. Like I think at a time at a time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
No,
at a time, I think it was. You know what I mean? At a time, it was nigga Jerry Seinfeld, Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock, George Wallace. Like this, you got to come through New York, and that's what even the Philadelphia comics or the DC. Like if you want to get good, you had to go to New York.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's the thought right now.
Yeah.
Still, but then let me say this too. Are we in a generation right now? What did Drake say? Fame is disconnected from excellence.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like we can start naming some names of the people who've been highly successful, but are they really good?
Right. But if you stayed hip hop, right? Like, no, finish your thought.
No, that's just it. It's just that was it. It's like, yo, because I can name names from different cities and we could say, yo, they got so and so, and a lot of these people are really good. But some of these people we know is like, I mean, they own, but I wouldn't.
Yeah.
That's not who I'm throwing in the rap battle. Like, nigga, you gonna have to see him. You'll be like, nigga, so?
I know what the issue is. For specifically comedy, any comic that left their city and did a local set somewhere else, a nigga would correct you, and or you would realize this is a local set. Nobody's gonna give a fuck, and nobody corrects New Yorkers, and or the arrogance of the New York state of mind match with that makes them think that shit gon' rock.
You just cracked the case.
That's the issue.
Yeah,
that's your problem with the niggas.
I had to go to Oregon, and when I went to Oregon and I tried to do something about In-N-Out Burger because they hadn't had one yet, they was like, "We don't know what you talking about. Say something about Oregon."
And what did you do?
Yo, I wrote something about. I just laughed, man. I was like, "Fuck this, man." I'm going back to do my local jokes. Them joints hit.
Well, they appreciated that.
You unappreciative asses.
So BT, this is BT's problem. BT was in Houston doing his motherfucking thing, and while he's talking about it, Houston got a bunch of fucking great comedians that came out of Houston.
Facts.
So it's him and all these great comics in Houston. They all doing their thing. And some nigga came through Houston talking about a fucking bodega and a borough. And BT was irritated because once again, BT came through with 2 scarves, 3 watches on.
Influence I got from New York.
Yo,
keep that all day.
I think I know where you're going with this. Keep going.
And he was like, yo, hey, that was real funny. I would just say, like, if you could, you might want to change this up. And that nigga didn't listen.
And that nigga bombed.
Hey, or did BT say nothing, open for him, blew him out the water because BT is secretly James. Whoa! Oh!
They're on to me. You're fucking me up.
Oh.
Nigga, we've all been James. Everybody here has been James. Nigga, Lance is James too. I didn't see Mikey James some shows up. James in the chat one time.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, Mikey, they bomb, bro. And you know what's funny in Houston? When you bomb, niggas don't boo you. So he didn't realize he bombed. They just sit quietly. Like,
What the fuck?
yeah, man.
Sometimes you gotta be. Hey, sometimes you gotta be James Land.
Hey man, look, you said they didn't boo him, but man, you know when you bombing.
Not when you from New York. Them niggas didn't even realize that Atlanta took over hip hop, nigga. South got something to say. James got something to say.
Damn. Yeah, this is a breakthrough. I'm with you though. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you bro, you've been there, man. You've seen it, nigga. You've seen it, nigga. Next time, hey man, fuck what I'm talking about. Next time a nigga just visiting your city from New York, just watch him. JB Smooth, also from New York. That's strong.
JB Smooth from New York.
Yeah. Detroit got a strong class too. Detroit has a super strong class. Dominique also from Chicago. No, Dominique's from DC.
Dominique is DC, right?
Dominique is DC. Cheryl Underwood in Chicago.
Where's Miss Pat from?
Miss Pat from Ohio.
Not St. Louis?
I don't know.
No, she might be Chicago.
Miss Pat from Chicago. You know what's funny? This nigga Scrunch. First of all, side note, I watched Scruncho last night. This nigga was amazing. And this nigga Scruncho brought it up last night, and he was like, "Nigga, if you talk about niggas that's on, the city that has nowhere near as many as they should is LA." And he was like, literally said it on stage. I was like, "Wow, that's fucking profound, nigga." They got nigga like I think he said I forgot who he said. But he said, like, the one comic that's from LA that's kind of on, and I think it's just that person and Tiffany. And it's just like, huh. We talk about comedy, not music. Music, LA gets they love. But you start talking stand-up, and you start trying to find comics from LA, not niggas that live in LA because we all live here. Nigga from LA.
Is Chris Spencer from LA?
Chris is from LA. Chris
what about
is
D.L. Hughley?
D.L. Hughley is from Midwest somewhere, I thought.
Chicago.
No, DL's from LA.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, DL's from LA. I'm tripping.
So that might have been it. It might have been, I think he said DL, Chris, and Tiff. But it's a thin number though. It's a thin number. I was like, nigga, that's crazy. He was like, then he went to some other shit. He was talking about like how niggas from LA will hop on somebody's dick that they don't know rather than the nigga that they know that's doing good. But nigga, wait, hold on, nigga. Before we get out of here, nigga, Ice Tray the gang, bro. Ice Tray the motherfucking game, nigga.
Okay, man. This is the question. Who is Ice Tray putting the most pressure on right now? I have an answer. Do you? Who is Ice Tray putting the most pressure on right now?
I think the answer is clearly the Hair Club for Men.
Okay, that was my first answer. Now, what's the second one?
In my brain, it's a nigga that should be running the point guard at least 28% more.
Yes. Steph Curry's watching all of this. Steph Curry's like, oh man, look at this guy with initiative. Look at this guy not trying to be liked. Look at this guy dropping 48, which Steph has done. He's done it. But
so many times. He actually done it several times this season.
He has.
In the playoffs, man. You know what I'm talking about, Lance. Don't do that.
He's done it several times in the playoffs.
Man,
there's a regular season award, and then there's the playoffs, and that's a different game.
Lance, we all love Steph Curry. Steph has not had amazing, shining, killing the game moments with a team that we're not sure about in the playoffs. He's had the amazing teams that he's been on. Obviously, when Clay and Draymond are healthy, but what Trey's doing, they're in the Eastern Conference Finals, bro. This year was the year to do it, and they didn't do it because they got beat by Memphis.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't get the point, guys. I'm trying to follow. I'm trying to follow the story.
Hey, you know what's messed up too about the new NBA? Trey and Steph can't even guard each other.
There's going to be a million screening rows.
Right. Remember, it used to be head to head. It would be Jordan. He would play against Drexler or something. And it's them two. And whoever stats is the best annihilated the other. Not anymore. You got Trey, who probably dropped 48. And you got Steph that might drop 49. And it's just kind of like they didn't guard each other the whole game because it's 7 picks and rolls. And it ain't even the same.
Yeah.
But Steph's on notice.
Man, listen, everybody's on notice, bro. There's something different about a nigga that's good versus a nigga that's good and he want to show you. Bro, that shit was hilarious because, first of all, when Trey shimmies, the nigga might have been 2 for 9 from 3. That nigga wasn't shooting good at the time. Mm-hmm. But that nigga shit on that nigga. After that, Drew Holiday got mad at the motherfucker, nigga.
Can't do shit about it, but he got mad.
Yeah, that nigga started trying to deal extra on nigga. He held him for about 2-3 more possessions, but then he got it's like, yo, man, listen. I feel like Steph's game will be very highly valued by him running the point guard a smidgen more. I believe that I like to say Steph Curry is an amazing passer. I like to say that there's some stuff in the offense that he might not be able to exploit because he doesn't have the ball in his hand and can't get the point. I see this nigga pointing at passes that they should make. But if you had the ball, you wouldn't have the point.
Yeah, this is
25%, Lance.
This is taking a first take Skip Bayless turn.
Lance, no, I love Steph Curry, bro.
No. That's not
25%, Lance. I want him to run the point guard 25% more.
But he is the point guard. You want him to dominate the ball more?
Yes, 25% more. I want him to have the ball in his hands. As I want him to bring the ball up court and decide and dictate what the offense is going to do 25% more. He can still do the screen shit. He can still do the Rip Hamilton 25%.
So you want him to do more than lead the league in scoring?
Yes.
Assist.
Yes.
Dunks.
Yeah. All the dunks. Rebounds.
So this is the interesting thing about watching the game last night, right? Was it always felt like the Bucks felt like they can shut this shit down when they want to. It felt like they were playing like, oh yeah, we'll turn it on. And then it looked like shit got because the Bucks was up like 8 with like 4 minutes left. And I was like, okay, they got it under control. And then they just
Trae Young
lost that shit, yeah. And Trae Young, yes, absolutely Trae Young. Clint Capella is one of the most underrated players in basketball.
And so is fucking Collins.
Yeah, well, John Collins is just young and he's about to get paid a lot of money.
But you're saying Capella because of what the Houston thing.
He's been doing. He has a history of doing this. It's like, no, he's extremely valuable. He plays defense. He rim runs. He can catch and finish, and he's a good defender
on multiple positions too.
Yes, he can switch out on guards. You don't want him guarding the guard, but he can switch out and be effective. And it's like the Trae Young and Steph comparison. I understand why people say it because they short and they shoot from far away, but in actuality, Trae Young plays a lot more like James Harden. If you want to compare him to anybody, the way he plays is a lot more like James Harden played in Houston with the same big man. It's because he shoots those floaters a lot.
Yes.
And those floaters is like a last minute. It's like a quarterback, like an option.
Yeah.
In college football. It's
he
like
whoa.
All right, I'm going.
Yeah.
So they'll do it, and it'll be last minute floater versus alley-oop.
Yep.
And it's so unguardable because they also got Herter over there. So if that man help, you go into that corner and you know that's not missing.
He's literally headed in the sky. He's literally deciding in the sky if I'm gonna throw the alley or if I'm gonna throw the floater.
Which is a lot like James Harden played in Houston.
Yeah. It's
almost the same game. They do the same things to draw fouls. It's a very James Harden-esque like game. It's just, I mean, they have their differences, but I'm not big into the comparison thing. But if you're going to compare them, it's like that's a much more accurate comparison.
Okay. Maybe what I'm saying isn't a Steph thing. I'll switch it. I'll back off because I love Steph. One of my favorite players easily. What if I said the Warriors need a bouncy big man? They need a aerial attack. They need JaVale McGee back. Like somebody, because when you have one of those, it just gives you it gives you this option. It's like, no, nigga, we can play basketball down here or we can play basketball up here.
That's Winston.
Wiseman.
Is it?
Wiseman.
Is it? That's why they drafted him. Yeah.
That's what he's gonna be.
That's what
I don't know about.
And he
I don't trust his hands yet.
Okay.
Maybe not yet. And see the Warriors run a simple but complex offense.
Mm-hmm.
It's predicated on a lot of motion, a lot of moving parts, and it's a lot of playing off of each other. It's a lot of if he go that way, you have to know to go that way. And if he's up, you got to know to go down. And it's not an offense to where you know you go to that corner. It's like you go to that corner if he goes up there. But if he goes up there, then you cut back door. And if that back door is not open, you come around. And if that's not, they run a lot of motion that's predicated on high IQ basketball players.
They didn't have that many of this year.
Whether or not it's high IQ or if it's just young and not getting it yet, because it's a lot to learn. See, I get irritated watching the Warriors because I'm like, you always have to know where Steph is at. Like, as a teammate, you always have to know where he's at. So when I see Steph open and somebody missing, I'll say, yo, there's nobody on this team that should be missing Steph Curry.
Mike Lance is making my point. That's why that nigga just need to have the ball, bro. I agree, nigga. We are saying the same thing. If that nigga got the ball, he ain't got to worry about this.
No, but when he has the ball, he's trying to find an open look. So when Steph plays off of screens with the ball, all they do is trap him. So he has to get rid of the ball.
He can't trap that nigga at fucking full court, nigga.
So you want him to shoot from the other three.
He can shoot. He can hit it.
He'll go like 2 for 5 from half court.
He'll go 2 for 5. The nigga, look.
I'll take 2 for 5.
Steph Curry is better than Trae Young, bro. He has all these skill sets. You are seeing the same shit I'm seeing. It's frustrating, bro. And it's like you're making yourself Shaq. As a big man, you are requiring that somebody gives you the ball. But if you got point guard skills, why the fuck are you doing this to yourself? He don't have to do it the whole game, but he should increase running the point more, nigga.
Does he know he's better than Trae Young?
Steph, yes. I think Steph's yes. I think
what Mike is saying is Mike don't know if he's better.
No, I'm not saying that.
Are you sure?
I think Steph was MVP this season, regular season. But I don't think when I view him in the playoffs, finals, even in the MVP level, I think he's good. He's even been great, but he hasn't been the MVP through the playoffs.
Mike, why?
That's
right.
It's tough.
Why did the Warriors not make the playoffs this year, bro? You just got to really assess that shit. There's no reason, fam. He got beat by a better point guard. And that shouldn't happen because he the best point guard.
All right, man.
John Morant?
All right, man. No,
John Morant, bro.